everybody! Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Folks, it's a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong, and finally, the protagonist has logged back online. Folks, yesterday's video, we actually managed to win one. This was the first sign of dopaminergic activity that has occurred in my brain in the last, I don't know, 10 hours that we've played Riichi Mahjong. And you know what that means. We're keeping the good times rolling. We're loaded back into the Jade Room today. As we load in, let me just say this. If you've been enjoying the genre lately, feel free to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. So it helps out the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Awolt writes, don't forget, if you can't read the table, just push. Unrelatedly, I have lost 18 games in a row. 38 up dudes to the left. Thank you so much for dropping this kind comment. I also want to give a quick shout out to Neon Sequitur. A second feature comment has hit the stream. You sung good job. You did not embarrass yourself on stream, and everyone thought you were super cool. This, of course, referring to the Las Vegas M League X World Riichi event that we just did. And thank you so much for the kind words. Check your PayPal. That's obviously just another paid chatter clocking in for their shift today. But I sincerely appreciate that. Honestly, it was very, I wouldn't say, look, it's not nerve-wracking to commentate Mahjong. Let's just be real. I love talking, and it's a big problem. But it was very, very heart-filling. It was very, very, like, satisfying and made me feel really good to be able to, like, share, to be able to live tweet it with everyone in the Discord, basically. Share everything that was going on and to have people sharing nice words as well. I mean, was I threatening everyone in the Discord with a compliments only, otherwise you're gonna get banned? Yeah, of course. It's literally 1984 in there. It's not a democracy. Thank you for the kind words, though. I genuinely appreciate it. Before we get too far into this game, by the way, we got a pair of the white dragons. We got the rest of the hand looking pretty fine as well. I want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. Link is down below in the description. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as the shout out like you're hearing right now, and a whole bunch of other goodies, including our Riichi Mahjong song parody documents and our Riichi Mahjong strategy documents that I myself have written using my own blood, sweat, and tears. So thank you so much. They give me the biggest slice of the pie there and allows me to keep doing what I'm doing, and for that, I'm very, very grateful. Folks, let's talk about some Mahjong. I mean, I got this north wind burning a hole in my pocket. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not really helping me out. It's not creating a shape in and of itself. But you know what? We got nothing else going on. I mean, I do want to press pawn on the white dragons, but the rest of this hand leaves a lot to be desired. And look at this. We're already like 9 discards in. These bozos are probably already in tempai at this point. I don't know if I want to risk the family farm 2 minutes into the video. Come on. There's a big difference, by the way, in the videos where I lose all hope for humanity in the first 3 minutes versus a slow burn. You know what I mean? The friends to lovers slow burn, where we eventually lose all hope in the last 5 minutes of the video. Now, those are the good videos. I'm not gonna lie to you. The faithful shall be rewarded. That is a League of Legends CLG reference, and yes, I do need to get out more. Look, we stuck with the Northwind. We danced with the one that brought us, and we managed to actually pair it up. Can I just be real with you? Hamilton voice. Lord, tell me how to say no to this. I think if the white dragon had come out there, I probably would have chased. But you know what? We don't even need to worry ourselves with that, because a crossword is just going to deal any Pontu style, and we lose our dealer seat, which doesn't feel amazing. I won't lie to you about that. But at least our points remain unscathed, and there's still a glimmer of hope in my eyes, which is rare in the realm of Riichi Mahjong. Yusong, how are you doing outside of the video? Thank you so much for asking. I really appreciate you asking. This time we pair up the north winds, and it is our seat wind, so it's a lot easier to use. We got seat wind 1 Dora, nothing wrong about that. Probably just gonna hit the pawn button, but we would most like to start with the north wind. And yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 perfect shapes in our hand. People, oh no, I was gonna do the Trump Chibli. People come up to me with tears in their eyes. This is the most beautiful shapes, and we don't need to do that, and we absolutely don't need to do that. How am I doing outside of the game? Thank you so much for asking. So, I've been regaling you with anecdotes about the Vegas trip. I'm settling in back home. Did a lot of chores, did a lot of cleaning. I feel like Yusong HQ is back on track. Both myself and Fue Coco are back on the, punching in our time cards every day, just trying to make an honest living. The one thing that I haven't talked to you about is that, I have this theory, and I've talked about this a little bit on stream and on video before, that because of my round face, I'm approachable. I think my round face makes people really, really likely to say hi. Which is bad, because don't get me wrong, I like connecting with others, a la Human Condition, but I don't like it in the sense that sometimes I really don't want to talk to people. So on the flight over, And I fricked up too. I missed a lot of quick time events in this social interaction. I genuinely, this is like half my fault, but also half, I don't know, God's fault, half society's fault. I get onto the plane and like I'm shuffling around in the, oh, hang on. I mean, I'm not happy if I draw into a 9 of circles at all. I'm not happy discarding an 8 of circles here either, just because it's a tile that's close to the Dora. A crossroads got 2 things pawned up. Left lord's got 2 things pawned up. I got 2 things pawned up. I mean, I want to go for this. I genuinely want to go for this. But then, I have a feeling that I'm just going to deal in with the 6 of bamboo. I feel like this hand is worth fighting for, though. Seat win 2 Dora. Potentially 3 Dora. Perchance to dream. I don't know. This feels okay. I know we could have cut a double-sided weight, but I don't really want to do that. I think this casts the widest net possible. Ooh, okay, this is really freaky. Everybody at the table is pawning. Left Lord looks like they have a half flush in the character suit, and they absolutely do. So Right Lord is going to deal into that. This is one of those half flushes where, like, I feel like this is, like, when I was, like, just starting out in Riichi Mahjong, and we're going to get back to the airplane anecdote in just a second, but when I was starting out in Riichi Mahjong, oftentimes when I had a half flush, I would be like, well, this hand is really, really valuable. There's no way I could fold this. And that's a trap. That's genuinely a trap, like some trap holes that I know. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference, and that's good. And that's honestly, it's relatable. Look in the comment section right now. 15 identical comments all saying, Yusong, your Yu-Gi-Oh reference saved me. I was having the worst day of my life, but your classic Yu-Gi-Oh trap card reference put a smile on my face for the first time in a decade. Sometimes a half flush is only worth 2 Han. Left Lord went out of their way to do a half flush, and I'm not saying this was wrong. They had a fast hand, and half flush is a way to make your hand valid as well, but it's only worth 2,000 points sometimes, so you got to be really, really careful. There's a huge difference between half flush 2 Dora and half flush nothing, which is what Left Lord had repping. I get on the plane. I move into my seat. I'm a window seat Andy. Am I usually a window seat Andy? No, I'm going to be real with you. I'm usually an aisle seat Andy. Why? I wouldn't say that I have the longest frame possible, but sometimes in the aisle seat, you can do the thing where you put your legs, like, not in a way to block anyone else, but you can kind of, like, put your legs a little bit in the aisle, and it gives you a little bit extra room. But I wanted to film a little bit, because I was doing my, YouTuber 2009 YouTuber impression and filming out the window for the vlog, which I was very happy to do. But I wanted to get the window seat. So as I move past, there's a guy and his wife sitting in like the 2 seats that I moved past, and as I move past the guy, he's like, ugh, he makes a huge noise and is like, my legs are killing me. And then I move into my seat and it's like, ugh, he makes like a loud noise getting back into his seat as well. Hang on, this is fricked up. A crossword called Riichi. No, I'm not. I mean, Lord, tell me how to say no to this. Left Lord didn't even roll over and die. They're calling Chi. I don't know. Maybe they have something. Oh, Christ. Okay. Oh, okay, this is really, really bad. Oh, my goodness. This is really, really bad. So, a cacophony of sadness just occurred. A crossword just called Khan on the 4 of circles. That was a tile that we very much could have used. That was a tile that we very much could have used twice, not gonna lie to you. So that's bad for us. All the 4s are gone. Literally no one's able to wait with a 3-4. You can't even be waiting with a pair of the 2s. I'm a fan of this. What else am I gonna discard? That's an amazing question. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's an amazing question. I think I'm going to cut 7 of characters. You're not waiting for a 7 of characters. You cannot be waiting with a 5 and a 6 of characters. If I must, I can also cut 3 of bamboozlers, right? We see all 4 copies of the 4 of bamboozlers, and so unless someone's waiting with a 1-2, this is probably a safe tile. Oh, come on. Oh, no. This is messed up. You could have a 1-2 and a pair of the 3s. You would have to have a pair of the Wests to be able to round me off of this. I think this is a slightly safer tile. It's my seat win. It's no one else's seat win, so it's not like I'm handing someone else a Han's worth of free value. 3 of characters. I could kiss you on the mouth right now. It's a kiss on the mouth moment. This has been your DoorDash kiss on the mouth moment. I just don't want to deal into this. Whatever happens, I don't want to deal into this. The door is the 8 of bamboo. In fact, every singular copy of the 8 of bamboo is worth 2 Han. We see none of those right now. So it's like this is a situation where we're probably not going to win. We just definitely don't want to be the one that deals in. If someone else sumos, yeah, that's going to hurt. Yeah, that's going to feel really, really bad. And it's way better than the universe where we deal in and pay someone's entire hand value wholesale, farm to table, from top to bottom. Anyway, so he makes he's making a lot of noises as he's sitting up and getting down. And then I sit down and he's like, my legs are killing me. And he's like, he's not saying it to the person that he boarded the plane with. He's saying it to me. And I have 2 earbuds in. I have the headphones in. And then here's where I missed the QuickTime event, IRL. And this is where it all went wrong. Because I turned to him. And I wish I could. I'm like, this is that scene in Interstellar where I'm banging on the bookshelf yelling, Murph, no, don't say this, don't say this. I turn to him and say, oh, are you a runner? And I could, oh no. Like, this, I have so much regret with it. Because now I'm starting a goddamn conversation. And I don't want to start a conversation. And this is the most fricked up part. It's not like I wanted to start the conversation. I genuinely did not want to start the conversation. Oh, hang on. I gotta, hang on. Hang on. Oh, this hand is like fricked up. It's so messed up. I think I cut 4 and 3 of characters. I'm not even joking right now. Because if I draw into 6 of characters, it's 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence chance, Tenhou chance, Riichi Pinfu chance. I want to end on this 6, 6, 6, 7 shape because we can win off of a 5, a 7, or an 8. I can't cheat that. If we had Tenhou, I would genuinely think about cheating that. And now Right Lord is going to pawn up the 8 of circles. That really stinks. It really diminishes our chance at a 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence. Right Lord's probably going for Tenhou as well. Or, and this is the worst case scenario, they have a pair of the white dragons. And so that's the Dora tile this round, and that's kind of worth doing a lot of silly stuff for, right? If you got so much value in the rest of your hand, maybe it's worth just throwing caution to the wind and pawning and cheating till the cows come home. I could Riichi here, and you know what? It's not a perfect Riichi, but it is mine. Here we go. Riichi with a triple-sided banger. This is a welcome to the thumbnail moment, and you know what? It's such a welcome to the thumbnail moment. I'm gonna rearrange my hand so it chops up nice on the YouTube thumbnail. Please forgive me, but it's a little bit how the sausage gets made. I ask for no goddamn reason, and we can't con there because it would ruin the weights that we have. This really stinks. Right Lord just had a really good hand. I paid $1,000 just to watch. Am I in last? I'm not in last, but this is not looking good. How many dealer seats do we have left? We have 1 dealer seat coming up? Oh, no. But we have 2 Dora? Okay, all is forgiven. I ask, are you a runner? And he says, no, I just work out. And then I work out like X days a week. And today I did he's talking. Like, he's genuinely talking, and I'm just in it. You know what I mean? I'm just in this conversation. And then this is, like, divine punishment. A lot of things, like, went wrong in the conversation. Like, I don't know. Maybe this is normal, and I was having a hard time being normal. But immediately, like 2 AB exchanges into this, he was like, "Well, I got a grandson that I got to stay alive for," and I was like, "Damn, okay." I didn't want to contemplate my morality on a Southwest flight to Vegas, but here we go. Okay, you got a grandson that you gotta stay alive for. It was just intense. It was honestly just a little intense for me. I don't know if that's intense for a lot of people, but I was in there. And then this is divine punishment. This makes me never want to talk to another human being again in real life, because he was talking to such an extreme extent. And I'm keeping this south one as a safe tile, by the way. It's not an amazing ending hand, but we could always turn one of these into a double-sided weight. Okay, I would love to pawn into the Dora. Then we could have a Mong on hand. Could draw into a lot of red 5s here. Red 5 of bamboo looks pretty good in this situation. Won't lie to you there. How do I feel about South one? I mean, it's only useful to me. It's no one's prevalent win. It's just my C win, so I like this as a safe tile. Left Lord's going to pawn the 3s. I'm going to pawn the 4s. You want to get into this shootout? Let's get into this shootout. Hopefully, we get to win off of the Dora. I mean, a 3-Han 30 hand, 3,900 points isn't necessarily bad. I'm not sure if this is 3-Han 30, but I'm just going to assume that it is. Comments, please feel free to light me up if it isn't. Okay. Left Lord's not going to roll over and die. I hate this. Do they have all triplets? Please don't have... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Why do I open my mouth? Genuinely, why do I open my mouth? I mean, Left Lord also just had all simples. Right Lord dealing into Left Lord. I mean, this is fine. We're still in this game, but everyone's still in this game. So, yeah. I don't necessarily feel safe with my score, but it's okay. It's just okay right now. Okay. Very much looking like a Riichi Pinfu moment. But our tiles are not very good. We have this one double-sided, shape, but everything else seems pretty stinky. All these single tile weights. This is divine punishment. It made me never want to talk. He was talking so much that, and I'm like a little bit of a germaphobe. my guy like spits while he was talking and it lands on my arm, and I was like, no, I'm never opening up a line of conversation ever again. And like I try to do the polite adult thing, which is my headphones were in, I took them out because of the conversation, and then I put the headphones back in, and I was like, oh, have a nice flight, which is adult polite code for, hey, please stop talking to me. And then he was like, have a nice flight. And I put in my headphones, and I was like, there's spit on my arm right now. Like, so much was going wrong. And then he just keeps talking to you like 5 seconds later. It's okay. He was like nice, and you know, it was fine. Like, you know, oh no, you still had to talk to another human being. Like, it wasn't horrible, but I did not like it, folks. I genuinely did not like it. Maybe we can get a pure straight going here in the character suit, but we're already like 7 discards in. Folks, I might fold this hand. I'm not even joking. Look at this hand. It is so bad right now. If we draw into another Dora, fine, but look at how bad this is. Oh my god. I don't think I'm ever allowed to cut Southwind here. Why, Yusong? It seems like it gives you the widest tile acceptance. Yeah, I hear you on that, but at the same time, like, I need to keep this as a safe tile. Someone else is going to call Riichi. It certainly isn't going to be me, and I need to have just a slight modicum of defense so that I don't ruin my entire life here in East 4. We're getting to the 16-minute mark. If I ruin my life here, at least, you know, we've had some good times in this video. But I don't want to. I genuinely don't want to. You know what? Screw it. Throw the 2 of bamboo. 3 copies of the 1 of bamboo are already gone. We're basically only waiting for the 4 of bamboo. And I'm only happy if I draw into the And I'm only happy if I draw into the, you know, a tile that allows me to keep the red 5 anyway. Yusong, what the absolute effort you're doing right now beats me, brother. I think I'm going for Tanya. Yusong, you're the one in control of your own brain. What do you mean you think you're going for Tanya? It's kind of what I'm angling towards. But it's like I don't really believe in this hand to win. Maybe we can dance around and maybe get into Tenpai. Rylord is throwing heat right now. Crossroad has 2 sets completed. Oh, no, no. All right, folks. It's me, Yusong. We're in sole possession of last place. It's not bad. Like, no one has that big of a lead. We can definitely come back into this game. And what a hand to draw into, by the way. Very Tanyao coded, very Pinfu coded. The door is going to be the east one. I can kind of use the east one if I draw into 1 or 2. Oh no, Rylord is going to pawn into the green dragon, as is their right in a game of Riichi Mahjong. But oh, this is a hand where I think we genuinely just start pawning and cheating in an effort to stay in the dealer seat, right? All simple as red 5. Sure, that's not that many points, but when everyone's, you know, when everyone's 6,000 points away, I think any port in a storm, any you know, any hand that can win here would go extremely, extremely hard. So that's nice. We can chi into a 7 of characters here and still have the 5 of characters as our pair. Definitely don't want to be in a situation where we have to throw away a red 5, so that's one way to keep it. 7 of bamboo also not doing that much for us right now. If we draw into another one, I think that would be pretty tight. Drawn into another 7 of bamboo. Cut the 8 of characters, cut the 5 of characters. But we're really just hoping to make this all simples meme dream come true. So that was some airport chicanery that I did not necessarily appreciate. Could chi this. Could genuinely just call chi. I don't think I'm supposed to, because if I cut that, I'm still 1 tile away from Tenpai. But if I stay here, I'm 2 tiles away from Tenpai. No, if I chi this, I'm still 2 tiles away from Tenpai. So it looks like this is a helpful chi, but in fact, it is not a helpful chi at all. Me when I'm practicing Reiki. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if Reiki practitioners sense chi in people. But you know, I'm gonna give myself the applause sound effect on my soundboard for that one. I think that's a pretty decent joke. I can't see that one either. Oh my god. Okay, I'm on the Boulevard of Broken Dreams right now. This is not looking very good. I could pawn. I could pawn as well. Try to get. Oh, it's looking so bad. Oh no. Oh no, folks. Oh no. Look at this. Is the digital assistant of choice? Please play Sadness and Sorrow from the Naruto Season 1 OST. Oh my god. Okay, kill them, please. Yes. Okay. Oh, you should never cut the Dora in this position. I don't know what the F happened, but Rylord choosing their own demise by cutting the Dora into someone else's Riichi, they must have been in Tenpai. They must have been in Tenpai, but it's just too spooky scary to cut the. And Left Lord is doing a little emote. That's a little rude. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a little rude. You shouldn't emote for someone else's demise. Okay, I mean, this is something. We maybe have a 7, 8, 9 mixed triple sequence. Oh, why did I keep the North Winds? Am I a dunce right now? I mean, it is my seat when. Oh no. What the heck happened here? Oh no, this is so messed up. I think a better player would know what to discard right now, and I genuinely don't. I'm one tile away from Tenpai right now, and I want to win with any hand, like any hand possible. I think I have to cut the South Wind. I'm really unhappy about that. South to South Wind cut. Dora. I mean, I could also see a world where I cut like 8 of circles, right? I'm still one tile away from Tenpai. But the good news about keeping this elongated shape is that if I draw into literally anything around this, 4 of circles, 6 of circles, 7 of circles, 9 of circles, I can cut this 7, 9 stinky shape and then just have double-sided weights all the live long day. So that would be very nice. Folks, the other thing that happened during travel that made me feel good, and I don't know if this is like a sicko, like I don't know if I'm going through my vigilante era or something, but this did make me feel really good, is that like, you know how like an airport is just basically a lawless place these days? Like I could never prove it. Oh my god, I dealt him with the East Wind. Again, this is a half flush nothing. It's half flush nothing. But it's another 2,000 point half flush. That really feels bad for me. But I was one tile away from Tenpai in the 5th discard. The only thing I could have done differently there was maybe keep the South Wind. So now we're in South 3. Very dicey situation. I'm on the brink of death. Right Lord's on the brink of death. It's not good. If Right Lord gets a little bit luckier than me, then I think we're screwed. I don't really know if there were many moments in this game where we could have played differently, but I don't know. I'm sure there was something that we could have done. So I think that airports, and I can never prove this. I can never prove this. But do you know how like when they're like, okay, we're gonna start the boarding process, and then the poor like person who's working at the attendant has to do the thing. And I don't mean poor, like I mean like this is pitiable that you have to say this. They're like begging everyone, if you're not in the boarding group, please stay seated. Please stay comfortably seated. Please do not crowd the boarding area. And then what happens? Of course, no one heeds that whatsoever. And then there's a large, like, mob-like presence near the boarding area. And then I can never prove it. But, like, when it's, like, boarding group 1 or boarding group 2, I think people are sneaking in there. I genuinely think that people are like, well, who gives a frick? You only live once. And then they're, like, sneaking in there to try to get on in like an earlier boarding group. And I can never prove it, but it just doesn't, something about it never felt right. And then as I was boarding the plane, there was someone shifty-eyed, like in front of me. And then the attendant at the gate was like, this is boarding group 6 and we're boarding group 4 right now. And I was like, oh my god, yum. You know what I mean? Like, yum. Like, that felt so good. It felt so good. Because it's rare. Like, in a world where, not to borrow a phrase from CoffeeZilla, where crime is literally legal, where you got people in the government betting on poly market for, like, government-related things that they're in control of, allegedly, citation needed, allegedly, but, like, where crime is literally legal, you there's not a lot of, like, consequence. And then, like, And then just to see like a teeny tiny bit of justice in a Southwest terminal. Oh my god, it felt so good. It felt good, folks. It genuinely felt so good. And then I wasn't trying to pile on or anything. I just shot the person a look like, yeah, I know what you did. You confirmed all my suspicions about the human condition. I'm going to lambast you on the next YouTube video that I record. I mean, I don't know their name or anything. It's not going to make their way back to them or anything. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's talk about Mahjong. The door in this hand is the South Wind. That's an absolute effing nightmare. I think one of the reasons that Right Lord could have opened up their hand real fast is because they do have a a pair of the Southlands, or maybe they got a pair of the Red Dragons, or worse, they got a pair of both. That's freaky. Oh, they don't have any of those. I mean, they could. I think what they're going for is a half flush in the Bozo suit, aka the circle suit right now. The good news is that at most they have one other Westwind in their hand right now, and if so, they're never going to be able to make that a triplet. So hopefully we get to pawn the Westwind and just be in Tenpai. Try to sneak away a dub from Right Lord. And sometimes it's not about, it's like jazz. It's about the hands you don't win, in the sense that we're just trying to prevent Right Lord from winning any hand. We're trying to prevent them from winning half flush Chidora, half flush Red Dragon, like all of that noise. And we are in Tenpai right now. It's not amazing, but it is ours. And Right Lord, we know for a fact, cannot use the 2 or the 5 of bamboo. I'm manifesting some misery for them. I apologize. It's not a nice thing to do, but maybe they're the person that cut in front of the line at Southwest. So, and that's the headcanon that we can go with. Someone's thinking about pawning the 7 of bamboo. Not sure who. It certainly is not Right Lord. I would put good money on the fact that they're going for the half flush and they dealing with a red 5. I'm sorry. Like, I get it. You know what I mean? I truly get it. That is a Mahjong, certified Mahjong experience TM right there. We've all been there. We've genuinely all been there. I can't even blame them. They probably have a good hand, right? Probably have a good hand. Let me just peep the match history real quick. They're a second place Steve. They're not even tilted out of their mind. So probably just a little bit of unluckiness right there. We need to win with a 1-han hand, and then we get to go home in third. Oh my God, if we win like a 3-han hand, I get to go home in second. Okay, a little bit unfortunate our first 2 discards, but if we draw into a Southwind, it goes so hard here because it's Seat Wind, Prevalent Wind, and we have a red 5. That's the 3-han that we need to actually just like win this game. And by win this game, I mean get in second place, but second place Steves get second place degrees, So that was nice. And then the last like airplane related thing is that like, I don't know if anyone else is as anxious as me, and I hope not, but I have this weird travel thing where whenever I start landing somewhere, I always start feeling worried that I've somehow landed at the wrong airport. Like somehow like all my reservation information is wrong. Like the hotel got screwed up. I am somehow like in the wrong Las Vegas. Like maybe there's a second Las Vegas somewhere on the map and I'm just in the wrong Vegas somehow. And you're like, Yusong, that's ridiculous. One time in college, I was taking a train to like Penn Station, and as I was getting there, I was like, whoa, wait. Penn Station as in like I started like mind freaking myself in the sense that I was just like, whoa, Penn Station. I was supposed to go to New York. Am I actually in Pennsylvania right now? Like what's happening? I was just getting really panicked in myself in a train, and then I was just freaking out like, oh, am I at the wrong Penn Station? Folks, it's a weird travel anxiety. And by the way, this flight didn't help that travel anxiety at all. We flew past the airport that I knew I was gonna land on. It's right next to the strip or whatever. And then we flew way past it. And I was like, we're gonna turn around, right? We're going to turn around, right? We flew past it for like 10 minutes and then we took the biggest U-turn back. And I think maybe they had to stall in the air to get a runway, or maybe that's just how planes turn and I don't know anything about flying, which is absolutely true. But I was sweating. I was genuinely freaked out. I'm sorry if I just gave you a new anxiety. I would be pretty pissed too if the parasocial person that I engaged with incepted a new anxiety into my cerebral cortex. I would be mad. I would certainly be upset. Hang on. We have to really be careful here. Left Lord is going for Tanya. A cross Lord is also going for Tanya. I want to push this hand. I don't know if I can ever cut 7 of circles though. No one's probably waiting with an 8-9, but oh Christ. Okay, Right Lord. No. This is so bad. This is so bad. If they sumo a Mongun, am I giga screwed? Oh my God. No. I'm not. There's no way I'm pushing this. That is incorrect. That must be incorrect. That has to be incorrect. That has to be incorrect. South for 7 of bamboo Tenpai maybe. T-pin discard instead. Okay, and now here's this. I'm 1 tile away from Yakuman chance for 4 concealed triplets. Lamau, by the way, Lamau. Would I pawn here? Yeah, I'm a little freak. I would pawn. Preferably 5 of characters, but I don't think anyone's gonna volunteer throwing a 5 of characters right now. How do I feel about 3 of characters? I can actually throw this tile. It's not amazing. Someone could win off of a double pair weight, but all the 4s are gone, so It's a little bit of Kabe right there. I could pawn this to just be in Tenpai. I don't think that that's that bad. All triplets, red 5. That's 300. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm not coming back for 30%. I'm coming back for everything. Oh my god. Westwind could honestly come out here as well. I could still fold here with the Westwind. If I draw into the Kiss of Death, I might still have to fold, but like, this is really spicy because I could get second here. And I like that I did not just roll over and die, because mostly I'm just trying to avoid last place. But this is optimistic, Yusong. Optimistic Yusong is logged on. We could get second here. This is 330. All triplets. We can even get 3 concealed triplets for a Mongon if we sumo. If we sumo a Mongon, does that actually matter? I don't think. No, that's the Kiss of Death. That's actually the Kiss of Death. I can't do that one. I can't do that one. That's the door tile. I'm not doing that. You can't pay me enough money to throw the door tile to 2 players in Tenpai, 1 player calling Riichi. No, absolutely not. How do I feel about this 7? I'm okay with this 7. They cut a 6 pretty early. There's 3 6s visible. 7 of characters is a safe tile. Oh my god, I'm single tile Yorking it for the door. If Right Lord deals it, it's the worst day of their life. We're in Tenpai. Does this change things? They pay out 3,000? Oh my god. And I play this game perfectly. I play this game perfectly. I play this game perfectly. Just kidding. We got really, really lucky. And I don't know if I play this perfectly at all. But second place, folks. Second place ain't that bad. We would have been okay getting third place as well. Rylord had to go for it. They're in dead last. They have to throw some Hail Mary passes. So I don't blame them for necessarily what they did. Let's look back at some of the discards, because something was wrong here. Maka spit on me real quick. Let me just get a grade as a part of this video game. Can I get a grade, please? Folks, highest grade in the class, valedictorian in the Jade Room Hanshan. South 4. 7 of bamboo, Tenpai. Folks, come on. Okay, so we played this hand. This hand specifically, they gave us an S. So we were gaming. We were genuinely gaming. And look at this. We had 7 of bamboo. No world are we supposed to cut it, because we're already this is a pretty spicy situation already. And then we could be in Tenpai right now, right? I'm in Tenpai right now. I could cut 7 of bamboo to have 7 pairs red 5. And I could call Riichi here as well. But it's just so dangerous. I see 0 copies of the 6 of bamboo. I see 0 copies of the 5 of bamboo. In fact, bamboo seems like a very expensive suit this round, right? Like no one, and what I mean by that is like no one is discarding it. So we cut the 7. We're gaming. We're gaming so emphatically right now. It's hard to believe. The pawn versus the skip is 50-50. Whatever. Call me the song Cupid, the way I'm going 50-50. And then we're gaming, and then that's the Kiss of Death, so I cut the Westwind, because I played this perfectly. And then we luckily drew back into Tenpai on the last possible turn. That's gross. That's genuinely gross. And because of that, Left Lord pays out the exhaustive draw penalty. That's genuinely disgusting. And by that, I mean, we got so lucky there. Okay, Southwind. This hand felt bad. This hand genuinely felt bad. I cut the 4 of bamboo because I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. And then I cut the Southwind because it's just too difficult to use. No. And then they ran me off of the Eastwind, but folks, I get to wash my hands clean. What guilty conscience? You think you're going to find me Lady Macbeth posting on main? Absolutely not. Right Lord discarding East. What happened here? You cut a 5 of circles into this spot. I mean, you're 1 tile away from Tenpai. It's not that bad. No. So I think what you should do here, and I'm doing some back seating right now. This is your pair. You have a 3-4-5, and you just drew into a 5-6. Go for Tanya. You have Riichi, Pinfu, Tanya, 1 Dora. You could cut the 2, you could cut the 1, you could cut either of them. And it looks like you were going for that for a second. I think they just got a little lost in the sauce here. What is this? Whoa. Okay, I'm not reporting. Oh my god, you can report people in the post-game lobby? Damn. Yeah, oh wait, can you report people for excessively emoting? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay. I don't even know how you would do some of that other stuff. Not encouraging it. I've never seen that menu before. Then someone dealt in with the Eastwind Dora. What the F happened there? Like genuinely, what happened? It's not this. I was literally just looking at this. It was this. What? Wow. Apparently this is correct. There's no way. I cut the 5 of bamboo. I mean, this is a little freaky. The 7 of characters is genuinely redundant here. which is why they're going for it. And then they chi into Tenpai. They discard the Dora into this Riichi. I guess it's an honor tile. It's 84? Tell me that chi was not 84 as well. It's 58? I guess when you have no better options, you should just go for it. Wow, that's unbelievable to me. That's genuinely, but I'm a coward. You know what I mean? I love being a coward. Folks, very squeaked by the skin of our teeth into a second place Steve finish. That's Mahjong, baby. That's going to do it for today's video. Hair a little wonky. Compliments only in the comment section, please. That's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoy the genre, feel free to subscribe. New videos every single day. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our VOD channel, and our Patreon, which is the best way to support me. Sincerely, thank you to everyone who's supporting me on Patreon. They give me the biggest slice of the pie there. It allows me to keep doing what I'm doing, and for that, I'm very, very grateful. Until next time, please be kind to yourself, and please take care of yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.